make Akron in about 40 miles. This is the Erie Canal Trail that I rode across New York. Yeah, look how nice this is. In any case, me and the owner there at the campsite was talking, telling stories, having such a good time, talking to my family and everything. He's a really cool guy. I really hope I get to see him at some point. I don't know if my return trip mileage is going to be right where I can stop here, but in any case, maybe I'll just swing by and say hi on the way back. We'll see. Here we go. This is it. I think this is where you want to be. No. Yes, it is. All right, Towpath Trail. Onward to Akron. It's going to be hot today, and about in the 80s, so we're going to be cooking today. This is the beginning of day 7 on the Erie Canal, right next to me. And it's going to be 80s today. This is Amish country. You can see horses and buggies trotting up and down the streets. Of course, they're not on this. This would be ideal for the wagons. But yeah, only got 40 miles to Akron, so hopefully we get up there tonight, find a camp somewhere in the immediate vicinity, and circle back tomorrow. I'm thinking I might take a different route back. I'm going to take some rural routes, but I'm my route anyway to get away from Steuben. The other day where it was a freaking fortress of mountains. It took me all day just to get to the city because the mountains are so we'll see, but it's great. Got good weather. It's going to get hot for a couple days, and it's going to cool back down 60s and 50s, so I'm fine with that. Comfortable riding, and these are good roads, so just going to enjoy the tour. Alright, so we're about 10 miles outside of Akron. It's getting hot now. Feels like it's in the 80s. Very light wind, so not enough to keep it cool. Everybody's out today. Probably because it's Saturday. Day 7 for me of riding. In any case, once we get to Akron, we're not going to turn around and come back this way. We're going to take an alternate route over to Pittsburgh. Since all this is paved most of the way, might as well be on roads which are quicker. Might cut my mileage down too sooner, so we'll see. Hopefully we'll avoid all the climbs that I had in Steubenville as well. Must be right at the outskirts of Akron right here. Okay, we are in Akron. This is it. Almost at the end of the Towpath Trail. At least our section that we're going to ride. These big factories. They're just all empty and abandoned, I guess, dormant. This is it. I got to sit in that water for a little bit in the big lake that I got pictures of back there. Nice and cold, probably 40s. Help the legs recover a little bit. But no, this is downtown Akron. It's exactly as I expected. If you had seen Cleveland, it's crazy. So this is at least looking better than Cleveland. Anyway, almost at the end of the trail, and then we're gonna trek back home. So, as is in typical trail fashion, no restaurants close to the trail. We're open today because it's Saturday. Like, why? Why wouldn't anything be open? So, no celebratory dinner in Akron. I gotta get to camp, find a camp. So we're heading out of the town to get on some rural roads, hopefully find some dinner, figure out how far we're going till we stay somewhere tonight. I'm already 40-something miles in, so we'll see. This new route might cut me about 60-70 miles off of the route that I had on the way up. So that's significant. We'll see if it turns out to be a good one or not. There ends the sidewalk. Okay, so after about 63 miles of riding on day 7, I'm not going back through the normal rail trails. So I have found a stealth campsite right at these deer stands out in the middle of no man's land off one of the bike trails I was following for a ways. In any case, sometimes that's what you got to do. There's no campsites or anything nearby on this route, so I'll set up, clear this spot right here, and it looks like I have service, so I should be able to upload everything, get cleaned up, and settle in. Today was hot. It's a long ride. I stopped at Raising Cane's in Kent, big university town, Kent State University. Kids out partying in the streets and everything. It was ridiculous, but anyway, I'm exhausted, and I cannot wait to just get in the tent and chill. So I know it's not hunting season, so they shouldn't be out here messing with these. So anyway, time to get to work. All right, so now that we've got camp set up, what I do is ditch all my gear, go out on a regular mountain bike and find water, a hose, a stream, something to go clean off, and then come back. Since I'll be light and mobile, I can get through here. It's got to be close, so I can't go too far. That's what we're about to do next. Check on the phone, see where the closest place is, go up the trail and top off our water, see if I can get hosed, clean these clothes real quick before I get in there and get settled for the night. This is it. This is where we're at. Alright, so I just went to that park over there and had to use my Iron-Maid cup to get water out of the sink. Freezing ice cold water for a bird bath, but I am soaked and relatively as clean as I'm going to be. Topped off all my water. I'll probably dry off on the way back to the site. Slap these clothes up on the bike to dry, and we'll be in for the night. Whew, that was rough. That was really cold. It's probably like 40-degree water. Anyway, now I'm clean. Okay, it's Sunday morning, day 8, still in Ohio. Just came back from the tent site in the field. We're all loaded up. I'm gonna go to the park up here and get cleaned up and make breakfast. I'm gonna have to do all that out at the site in the woods. Just harassing. Anyway, it's really nice. People are starting to get out, get cleaned up, and then hit the road. Out of this thing, crossing the road. We're in Canfield, Ohio, eastern Ohio, going back towards Pittsburgh. And like Akron, everything's closed on Sundays. No restaurants, no lunch, only gas station stuff. This is crazy. I mean, sure, it's great if you're at the house and you can cook stuff. Not great if you're traveling. Anyway, we finally got off the big highways and we're on this little short bike trail. I don't know how many, like 5-6 mile trail. And then we'll be back on the roads in the heat. Nice while it lasts. We'll see. We ran it tonight. I think about 40 miles in already. Well, the train has stopped on the tracks. Don't know why. Hopefully they didn't hit somebody. But we ain't going anywhere. We got to get across here. I found out Taco Bell, where I stopped for lunch, doesn't have plugs for their customers like Burger King and McDonald's does. It's okay, I didn't waste my time. I washed all my nasty clothes in their bathroom sink, and now I'm fresh and clean. So didn't waste all my time there. But now we're gonna get stuck if this doesn't get moving. Bummer. Into Pennsylvania on this road. right here. State line road. I think that line right there, the power line, might have been the state line. We're probably looking at 70 miles still today on day 8. Stopped at campsites. They were closed. They weren't open for the season yet, or they didn't have tent access. So we are just really looking. I think I found a spot. I don't know. Well, anyway, hopefully we'll find something soon. Alright, so after actually 65 miles of riding today, we stopped at another hunting site. Top of a mountain. Had to climb up here in the gravels to the point where my bike was just peeling. So it was really steep. And I ended up pushing it probably half of the way at least. We're up here. That's a gravel road out there. It's got a gate. So I don't think anybody's going to be able to drive through. It's not hunting season anymore. We got rain, I think, tomorrow. So being up here is ideal. We can stake the tent down. Figure out where we want to put it. Probably right here. Figure out which way the wind's facing. But anyway, man, I am cooked today. All these little towns I went through had no gas stations, no shops, nothing, no way. I had to knock on a lady's door and ask her to fill my water bottle. She looked at me like, what are you doing here? But in any case, I'm going to be low on water tonight, but I got enough to get me till tomorrow, and then hopefully the rain will wash us off. I don't know if I have cell service out here. We're about to find out. But if I do, I'll see if I can upload everything here in a bit.